SGC here, and we are back for a BNA. So we have started VIFF. Today is the first day of VIFF, September 24th, and it ends October 7th. And there's different ways of getting your tickets. You can buy individual tickets, but they will sell out, so note that. There's going to be in-screen and online. There's also a subscription where it's $60 and you get to watch everything online and other stuff. And I think they are doing a promo where it's dropping down to $50, so get on that. I have 26 movies lined up. I wonder if I'm gonna actually cash all of them. But anyways, let's get it on with this BNA. So this one, My Prince Edward.
咁我哋而家都一齊住啦，咁結唔結婚有乜關係啫？
旅行結婚，你爹哋媽咪同意㗎啦。
老人家嘅意見要聽嘅嘛，你而家係結婚定係老人院表演啦？
咁其實係你想結婚定係你阿媽想結婚咧？而家？
Directed by Norris Wong, feature debut, and this is a Hong Kong film. So we have Stephy. Oh God, Stephy. This is why I'm watching this movie first, because it has Stephy in it. And she's playing a woman drifting through life, works in a bridal shop, going out with Edward for years. He proposes, and they're in a bind. He's hardly marriage material, according to the site, and she's already in a sham marriage. Oh, fun times. So this is a film that speaks to common concerns and has a wonderful, relatable feel. 93 minutes. Came out last year in Hong Kong. I heard good things about it, but it is Steffi. But again, it is a Norris Wong debut, so maybe it'll be great. I don't know. Doubt it. But anyways, My Prince Edward. This is before, and this is after. Wow, that was good. I mean, it won the Hong Kong 20 Best New Director Award. Totally deserved. I mean, I haven't seen the other films, but this was filmed really well. Norris Wong was great. Like, this is a debut film. Totally, really great. Cinematography, really great. I really love the shots used in their flat, like the overhead shot of them in the bed and them having those conversations. Really good directing. I mean, Steffi did what was needed. And did Norris write this? I think she also wrote this, and Norris Wong also worked on The Gutter, which is great. I still haven't finished that because I'm trying to like piecemeal it out because I know it's good, so I just want to enjoy it, and it's been a long enjoyment already. I should finish it. It's been out for a while. But anyways, yeah, Steffi, good performance. It just wrote to her strengths. Like, she's always reacting to things and she's kind of blank, and it just like, but it's because of the circumstance that like people are throwing things at her and she's sort of reacting to it. Supporting cast is good. We have the dude playing her boyfriend. I'm glad there isn't other big names. Like, it's not distracting, and he just does his thing. Like, he wants to get married, but he's not. He has issues, but it's really real. And the lines that they talk about, how like, is this what it's gonna be after we get married? And he's like, yes. And then you can see it in her eyes, and then just things play out. And I'm glad it's not like a fairy tale happy-go-lucky ending. It's sort of what is it gonna be? Like, what happens to her? Those are interesting questions, and I think the writing here is great. The directing of the cast, like the friends and family, really did what was needed. Like, Steffi's character was just reacting to being proposed to and now being forced to get married, and her opinions don't really matter. So just like you are rooting for her, and it's just, you feel sad for her. And I think this is interesting to note of how Hong Kong reacted to this. Like, what was the reviews like? What did general audience feel? I don't even know when this came out over there, but definitely it's like a wake-up call of like the whole marriage culture in Hong Kong about like, who is it really for? Is it for you or for your family? I mean, there's the cultural aspect of it, but there's also the personal side of things. It is between the two of you, but is it really? Like, what happens to her turtle? What happens to the flat? And just little things. And it's not very preachy in a sense. I mean, granted, we have the mainlander played by Jin Kai-jie. He brings a different element to the thing where you know, he speaks Mandarin, he's from the mainland, he has a different perspective on the life of Hong Kong, and that's a good foil of like them clashing, like just trying to figure this issue out. But he's also bringing his perspective on like marriage and how Hong Kong life is seen from the mainland type of thing. So it's a very balanced thing, and it is just relatable. I think maybe that's one thing Hong Kongers can get, is that it is relatable, it is realistic. But is it too realistic and you don't want to watch this in a film to remind you of yourself? Or like how when you exit the theater you have to deal with literally that? I think that's an interesting nuance for this film, and I feel, for me, because I am sort of removed from that, not sort of, I am removed from that atmosphere and environment, that it is interesting for me to watch this. Like, especially, I feel like more of the art house Hong Kong films where it's like really nitty gritty of Hong Kong life, I really enjoy much more than your typical, you know, comedy or what have you, because it's just more engaging and realistic, and I do miss that, you know, hypothetical if I move back kind of life. But anyways, yeah, so that's it. VIFF day 1 is over. I have like 20 plus films to watch, and luckily for me, I found out that you can rewatch these films. At first I thought you couldn't, so that was sort of scary because I accidentally clicked the tab and closed it, and I was like, no, like, do I have to wait for this to come out on DVD or something to finish it? Because I started like, I don't know, 20 minutes of it, and you can pause and everything and go backwards and all that. So glad there's a navigation bar, but all the intro stuff you can't skip, all the like credit stuff and all the VIFF introductions. I was hoping for that, because VIFF introductions does get tiring when you're on your like 5th, 6th, and like, I don't know, 3rd film for me now, because they're not putting in the new stuff. Sort of wish they were, but they're not. But I do appreciate the whole like giving the props and credits to the lands that we are occupying. So that's a bonus, because we do get to see more than what we normally see live, because normally it's like an MC who just says all that stuff. Anyway, that's it. So keep liking, keep watching, subscribe, and share, because sharing is caring. And that's it for this BNA for Prince Edward. So keep safe and stay healthy.